Yeah. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the stream, guys. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. You're looking at Vertical Sim's brand new Sarasota scenery. I was walking through the inside of the airport and I was like, man, this must have been what it felt like to be in an airport during COVID. Like during the hottest part of COVID, that's probably what it was like, just empty on the inside. But yeah, man, the scenery is pretty dope. I have this scenery also on X-Plane 11. I was very impressed on X-Plane 11. I even made a trailer about it, but it's really nice. I was looking forward to seeing this one converted over for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Definitely great to have some more high quality Florida scenery, you got me. So we're out here in Sarasota Beach. We're doing a Sarasota Beach retreat. Today's flight is from Sarasota to Atlanta in the Delta A320neo from Flybywire. And if we have time, we'll make the return flight back here to Sarasota from Atlanta, if we have time. You see, we got a Legion over there. It's a very, you know, they visit this airport all the time. You see a lot of Delta here. You'll see United here. You'll see Southwest has a lot of flights in here. Frontier has flights in and out of here. So definitely pretty cool. So huge shout out to Vertical Sim for sending this airport out to me. Again, I've had it on X-Plane. I was looking forward to checking it out on Microsoft. You see we got an airplane departing, a King Air on the way out right now. We also down there, one of my favorite, personally, my favorite part of this airport is actually the GA area, Dolphin Aviation, very well modeled. We got all the business jets out there. You got the GA planes parked on the ramp, and we're not even on the other side. Let me see if we can go to the other side before we leave. I'm gonna show you guys a few views of this airport before we depart. If you guys would like to join us though, we are on VATSIM, and we'll also be on Microsoft's native multiplayer on the USA East server. If anybody else comes in chat asking, just go ahead and relay that information over to there. Got the airport fire department right there. That building is modeled. And again, it's basically just, you know, exactly what you expect, what you see, what you had on X-Plane. So if you have it on X-Plane or you were considering getting it on X-Plane, it's the same scenery just in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I got all the GA planes over here on the ramp parked, and pretty nice over here, Dolphin Aviation. We also got the Phillips 66 sign, characteristic of this area, and Aviation Performance Center. So pretty cool, man. I definitely like the scenery. I'm probably honestly gonna fly more GA into this airport than airliners, even though airliners, as you can see, it has a full terminal. It's an international airport, so it's really made for, you know, airliners, but I just like flying GA, so I'm gonna fly GA because I want to. But yeah, man. Welcome to the stream. No, sorry. Wow. Welcome, my friends, to the stream. Good to see you guys. Welcome to Sarasota, Florida. And today, like I said, we're flying to Atlanta. Let's head back to our aircraft and we'll get set up and ready to fly, man. Looking forward to today's flight. For sure, so the winds are not too bad out here. Before we get started though, as we're on our way back, welcome to the stream, Architect, good to see you. Julian Valdez, welcome to the stream. TT Scuba Steve, welcome back, good to see you, my friend. MD10, welcome back to the stream. Boss Man, WT, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. This right here you see is where it's two aircraft inside of each other. That is because this person is not only on Microsoft, but they're also on a VATSIM. So whenever you're on VATSIM and you have Microsoft airplanes turned on, you'll see double of the person. So because of the fact you won't see them very much, it doesn't bother me. All right, we're in the cockpit. We'll turn the music down and we'll get this fired up, man. We should have a pretty quick flight. Expect it to be about an hour and 9 minutes en route to Atlanta, and we'll be cruising at 36,000 feet today, guys. So if you want to follow along, yeah, that's what we're doing. 36,000 feet. Our alternate is Nashville, and yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead and cue the music, and we'll get into the sounds of the Flybywire A320. Hit battery 1 and battery 2, external power. Sasha Broom, welcome to the stream. Grover Matic, welcome to the stream. I didn't finish the shout outs, my bad. So folks, I'm getting the plane going. Jonathan Preddy, yo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Amjad, you absolutely join. All you guys who were freaking trolling us last week at Oshkosh with your airliners, now is the time for you to fly your airliners. We're flying an A320, so come on out, let's get it. Captain Geo, good to see you, bro. Welcome back to the stream. Sasha Broom, if I didn't say already, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Robert Cooper, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome back. It is great to see you guys, man. It feels like, because I don't stream from like Saturday all the way to Wednesday. So it's like, it feels like a long period of time. So if you guys don't, like, my usual stream schedule is Wednesday to Friday now. That's kind of like what I'm doing. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the best days of the week that I can consistently be here and stream and hang out with you guys. So that's kind of what you can expect around this time. But yeah, airport is so empty. Alibaba, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. In playing QEs, welcome to the stream as well. And Julian, I think I said you already, but yeah, welcome aboard, guys. Everybody who's coming out to support again, you guys are amazing, fixing things for you. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Let's get the baby fired up so we can get the ADIRs, nav1, nav2, and nav3 turned on. We'll get the ground control and crew supply, and then we'll go to nav logo. We'll get our emergency lights armed. We'll get a smoke signs to auto and seatbelt questions. Feel free to post those in the chat. At this stage of the flight, when I'm setting the aircraft up and doing a flight plan and stuff like that, it may be difficult for me to actually reply to your questions, but the amazing thing about our flight sim community is that most likely somebody in the chat can help you out. So hopefully if you guys are in chat and you see that I'm busy and I'm not able to answer, you guys feel free to go through, and you don't have to be a mod to do that. Just feel free to answer questions if you happen to know the answer to it, because people sometimes are coming in here and it's their first time flight simming, or maybe they're new, maybe they're just not everybody knows everything. I've always kind of preached that for a long time since I've been streaming, is that treat people who come in here like, don't ever say it's a stupid question, because some people just don't know. You know what I mean? They just don't know. And for us in the flight sim community, we tend to speak in code, you know what I mean? Because we know all the names of everything. I could be like, oh, the ECAM, turn up the ECAM. Somebody's like, what the heck is the ECAM? So it's one thing that really bothers me whenever I'm watching other games. Like for aviation, not so much, because I understand a lot of things going on. But if I'm watching some other type of game, like Ark Survival, for example, or I don't know, Call of Duty, whatever, just some other game that has its own community and its own slang, it can be very overwhelming to get into it and trying to learn how to do things, and all they're doing is talking in code. So I do my best to explain things as I go, but sometimes I do the same thing. So all right, so weather here in Sarasota. I'm having a brain fart of how the heck you even get the weather. Bro, what the heck is wrong with me? I've been flying X-plane this week, and I'm like, how do I get the weather? Like, I'm not on Pilot Edge. I can't go and get we're on VATSIM today, guys. We're not on. I'm just gonna go to VATSIM and type .METR. Wow, this is what happens when you jump between sims. You jump between ATC networks. I mean, I'm always jumping between things, and I'm like, all right, it just completely changes my flow. All right, so altimeter today, guys, is 3008. 3008. I plug that in here where our QNH is, and that is our barometric temperature. Let's go down to our FMC. Guess what's going to take us the longest to get started? We are using Pack X today, so if you hear any extra sounds, it's most likely coming from that. Let's see if I remember how to do that. I think it's ATSU. Yep, AOC menu, init press, init data request. I already made a flight plan and sim brief, and if you've already had a flight plan and sim brief, you should be able to go in here. There it is. Okay, so SRQ to ATO. You should be able to just go in here and do an initialization data request, and it'll basically bring it in from SimBrief into your MCDU. So I'm gonna go to here's the weather request. This is where I would find out my weather, right? Duh. I haven't flown this plane. I meant to do a test flight earlier, and I didn't. I just didn't. There's no excuses why I couldn't have done it. I just didn't do it. Sometimes you just want to do other things, right? I think we all can agree on that. So I'm going to send that. We can get that for later. Let's go back to our initialization page, and initialization page and init request, and that'll send the uplink into our MCDU. And like magic, we have our entire flight plan that I made on SimBrief in my MCDU. I ain't got to do nothing. That's a lie. I still have to do the departures and arrivals and stuff like that. But other than that, like, we're good to go. It's a huge time saver. Last time we flew this plane, I think last week, I forgot that I could do that. And so I did the whole flight plan manually. So if you want to see how to do a flight plan manually, there's plenty of tutorials, and I've done it plenty of times. So go back and watch older videos. So I'm going to click on SRQ here, go to departure, and because the weather is 230 at 8. I do have charts. My charts do exist here on my iPad on my right. You guys can't see it, but I do have an iPad. On the right side, definitely helps you know, go through things. I think that SimBrief was telling us to use runway 14 based on the weather. I mean, that wouldn't be a horrible idea. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, we don't want to use 22. Runway 22 is too short, so we use runway 14. That's fine. Sounds good to me. It also works with our departure today, which is the Syracuse 4 RNAV departure. There it is right there. And our transition is going to be CAMJO? Yeah, CAMJO. There it is right there. Transition CAMJO. You're still learning the finer points of G1000. FMCs are half wizardry and half Greek to you. Yeah, man, that's what it is, bro. It's the crazy thing. I can't believe, and this is not me bragging, right? But it's hard to believe that with it, since, you know, my flight sim journey, right, of learning how to do things in flight sim, I understand how to use pretty much everything. I mean, every developer does it differently, and some of them have them to a higher degree of difficulty and you know, and how complex the system is. But for the most part, the basics I can get down in a G1000, a GNS 534, 3750, the MCDU, a basic MCDU. Like if it's like super complex, I mean, I probably can't figure it out because I'm not a real Airbus pilot. The Boeing 737, the 757, you know, they're all kind of, you know, I've flown them all, and I've flown them so much that I'm familiar with them. But I will say, after a long period of time of not flying them or not using them, it is very, it takes me a bit to kind of get my feet on the ground again, you know what I mean? So, all right, so we're flying again to Atlanta, and our arrival into Atlanta today is the Jedi. I love the names of these arrivals. The Jedi 2, and we're expecting runway 27 right into Atlanta. Now, there's actually an add-on on FlightSim.to that adds static AI aircraft to your scenery to make it look a lot less empty, a lot less lonely. Captain Australia, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Crazy Zay, welcome as well. And who was that? Lassie, thank you. Welcome to the stream. You're using runway 32 because winds are 270 at 4. Ooh, I probably should change because that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. I wonder if I can do the same departure on that runway. That's the reason I want to do 14. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. All right, we'll switch it up. Thank you for the update on the weather. So we do 3-2. I'm gonna do that after I set up my arrival. Hopefully that doesn't screw up my entire flight plan because you know Microsoft. Cool. How many of you guys are excited for the Xbox release coming? I believe it's next week. And the thing that's exciting about that, not just because Xbox gets it, but because us on PC, we get a major update. At least that's what we're been told. So looking forward to getting some better performance. You guys saw me really struggle on performance last week into Oshkosh through a very detailed scenery, and it was a very interesting situation. But all right, so we got the Jedi transition. We don't want what this says. We actually want, this is something that always bothers me in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's in the MCDU. This is in the Flybywire, which is actually the plane that I trust the most when flying IFR. My star is the Jedi 2. That is correct. My VIA is not MCAP. My VIA needs to be LARZZ. I'm gonna put no VIA. Let's see what happens. All right, so there's LARZZ, and I'm gonna try to hit LARZZ. It's not gonna work because it never does. All right, cool. I'm just gonna hit insert. All right, there it is. Let's go ahead and change up our departure again. So departure is runway 32 instead of 2, whatever I said. Whatever I said is not that. 3-2, yeah, 3-2-2. There it is, 3-2, and we'll see if we can get the same one. Yep, Syracuse 4. That's not gonna change. CAMJO, that's not gonna change. Insert that. So that's beautiful. That's been done. Back to Atlanta. Atlanta arrival is going to be 27 right, which is what we already have selected. We'll select it again just for the heck of it. And now it should give us our choices of stars, our standard terminal arrival routes. And I'll click on Jedi 2 and no VIA, please. All right, now it shows LARZZ as our transition. So hit insert. I think that fixed it. It's weird. Like whenever I do that, it always, if you don't fly like the entire arrival section, or not section, but the entire arrival from end to end, like if you want to transition in the middle somewhere, it doesn't put it in. All right, so that looks good to me. So that's our flight plan. Our flight plan's done. Took a little longer than it should have because I'd have to make that amendment. But other than that, it's good to go. Wind, I don't think this plane simulates that. So we'll go back to return. What else do we need to do? Next pay, weight and balance. So we need 6,140 kilograms. And that's not the view I was looking for. X-plane. X-plane mappings is what I'm pressing right now. Juan Pierre, welcome to the stream, my friend from the Netherlands. Good to see you. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I think that someday, I truly believe, and I'll say this on record right now, that I truly believe that the Flybywire A320 will get to a tolless level of systems. That is what I believe. It's a free plane, a Microsoft license, but I believe even the MCU will get to the point that it's equal to what tolless is giving us right now. That's what I believe. All right, is this in kilograms? Yeah, it's in kilograms. 6,100. So we're actually over fueled right now. So I'm going to do something close to that. All right, we're going to go ahead and fuel that. It's actually defueling. It's going to take an estimated 1 minute. So we have it set to fast and not real, so it'll take a lot less time than it should. Willie Canuck, what's up, bro? Good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming out, man. If you guys don't know who Willie Canuck is, Willie Canuck, sorry, he has his own radio show on Sky Blue Radio. We did an interview a few weeks back, I believe, and that interview is now up. I believe I posted it somewhere. I don't remember where I posted it. I think I might, if I was smart, you would be able to type in ! Sky Blue Radio and get a link to that. You could try that and see if it works. I think I did that at some point, but I don't remember. Either way, definitely check out Sky Blue Radio. I think it's .com. They have a lot of different aviation or flight sim related like, you know, radio shows, stuff like that. It's really cool, really interesting conversations, some great different interviewers and things like that. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, right now we're waiting for our weight and balance to come through. While we wait for that, we can get the rat nav. It's already set for the actually that's for SRQ. We don't want that one. We actually, I mean, I guess it's fine. We can leave it in case we have to, like, we lose an engine on takeoff. We can come back for the ILS. You know what I mean? That will be helpful. That would definitely be helpful. Let's get the APU fired up though. That's one thing we can do while we wait. So master switch on. And the APU door should be opening. If we go down here to our middle screen, we'll see the flap open, which is the same thing as APU door open, and hit start, and that's gonna fire up. One thing I love to do is go to the outside view and actually watch that APU fire up. Gotta love it, man. Definitely looking forward to it, guys. Looking forward to these new updates coming with the new sim update next week. The tire smoke. I mean, I know they're very small features, but some of these small features make a big difference. Like, for example, contrails. Like, I couldn't believe the game even released without contrails, and so we got it, and now we don't talk about it, but we're glad we have it. You know what I mean? So it's definitely something like that. Let's see, getting my R nav. There it is. Beautiful. All right, APU's fired up. APU is fired up. We'll get the APU bleed on.
Traffic, W2004, pushing back, gate D10.
Yeah, Oshkosh was so much fun, man. It really was. I wish I could have done another stream because we didn't have such luck on our time. I got some really bad performance hits in that stream, but it was such a fun flight. I still can't believe I flew all the way from Texas all the way up to Oshkosh, which was 900 miles. It took about 6.5 actual real-time hours to fly the Just Flight Piper Arrow, Turbo Arrow, all the way up there, dodging storms, all that fun stuff. It was a fun flight, just a fun flight. By the way, speaking of Just Flight and the Piper Arrow, the Warrior just came out today, if you guys didn't know. Besides the A310 that's still in the show, from INI, also the Warrior came out today, I believe. I think it came out today. I got a press release. Hopefully I was allowed to say that. But yeah, that's out. So that's pretty dope. I've been flying that plane, but definitely loving it. I know a lot of people have been training in that aircraft. And I feel like I'm skipping all kinds of steps now, but I'm just kind of going with it. I'm just kind of clicking where things need to be clicked at. What am I missing here? So we've done our initialization page. That is done. Zero fuel weight and whatnot. That's good. Perf page is usually what I believe I do next. Wow, I'm having all the brain farts. This is what happens when you've been flying Boeing in the last 24 hours. Format error. Okay, I should be getting V speeds. I'm not getting any V speeds. Am I missing something here, guys? Help me out. Progress, performance. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Alright, I'm just gonna change transition altitude is 18,000. It's gonna go there. We're doing flaps 1, flex 45. We probably won't even flex. We're just gonna do a toga. I just like saying flex 45. I need flaps for V speeds. Maybe that's why. Yep, you're right. Thank you very much, hot shot. Beautiful. There's our V speeds. And nice. I think we're done. I think we're done. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. And if I missed anything, you guys just freaking let me know. It's all good. Just let me know if I forgot something, because I don't remember. I really don't. I mean, we flew this plane last week, but since then I've not flown it. This is the first time I've flown it in a week. So no practice, no nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and get the jetway out of the way. So you can use the menu down here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, where is it at? Passenger. Is that opening the door or closing the door? I'm not sure what that button is doing. Yep,
Good morning, ladies and
there
gentlemen,
it is.
and welcome aboard Flight 1506 with service to Atlanta. Our flight
I am
time will
at
be
gate
roughly
Bravo
1 hour and
6.
9 minutes.
I can't
Please
see it
note
from the
cabin
cockpit,
doors
but I
now
am at Bravo
closed.
6.
We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices
Beacon
are
lights
now
coming
shut
on.
down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your
And
lap.
I am going to
Your tray tables
use
and
the
seatbacks must be in
toolbar
full upright
pushback
and locked
function,
position
which
for
is not
departure. Cabin
a
crew,
part of
prepare
the
doors for
A320.
departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
And start pushback. Sounds good, man. Thanks for joining us today, bro. Appreciate you. All right, jetway is out of the way. Crew is all backing up for us to get pushed. We'll be pushing back, nose to the left, departing runway 32 out of Sarasota. Ooh, what livery was that? Oh, he disappeared. What is that? Vietnam. Like, I can't believe that that's even showing up for me.
Traffic, Delta 2004, taxiing to the exit, fly up Bravo and Alpha.
Sounds good, my friend. Bravo Alpha is what we'll be doing as well. Alright, I think he's in the position, so I'll go ahead and release the parking brake. We do have our second camera today with our Thrustmaster TCA throttle quadrant and add-ons. The add-on includes the parking brake, so if I do that, parking brake should come off. Actually, I think because, yeah, okay, now it's off. And, yeah, we just gotta do the thing. So I'm gonna turn it off for now, and we'll go ahead and hit reverse. We are now reversing, and while we're reversing to expedite startup, we'll get the engine started up. So camera 3 is back on, and we'll go to ignition switch. Again, I'll go down here so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we'll start up engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screens for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
This airport terminal
Hello,
is
welcome
from
aboard,
Vertical
and
Sim.
thanks for flying with Delta. Every time we take off, we try to make the world a little smaller. Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and crew. So please, give us your attention as we show you one of the safest worlds there is, the world of the safety card. Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
Alright, this looks good to me.
Fasten, insert the metal tip into the
Alright,
buckle
parking
and
brakes.
adjust the strap
Hold the brakes.
so it's low and
I
tight
actually
across your
asked
lap.
him
To
to
release the
stop
belt,
pushing back.
Just lift the top of the buckle.
Parking brake
Please
set.
remain
Starting
seated
up
with your
engine
seatbelt
number
securely
1.
fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations
Oh, I did
require
forget the
all
fuel pumps.
passengers to comply with the posted placards and
I
lighted
should have done it after the
information signs
APU.
located throughout
I'm
the
pretty sure we
cabin,
failed
in
that first
addition
engine
to any
start.
crew members' instructions.
If we didn't, there's something
Smoking,
wrong.
including the use
Let's
of
see.
e-cigarettes, is is not allowed on any Delta
Yeah,
flight.
it did fail.
And federal law
Now
prohibits
both
tampering
engines
with,
are starting.
disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector.
That's hilarious.
Life rafts are located in
This is why you need
at
checklists.
the front and center of the
That's
plane.
exactly why.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind
Yo, if you see me do
It's
something
unlikely,
wrong,
but if
speak
cabin
up.
pressure changes,
Speak
the
up.
panels
It's
above your
all
seat will
good,
open,
man.
revealing oxygen
It's
masks.
all good.
If this happens, reach up and pull the mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head
All right.
and adjust the mask.
This
if
is why you don't
necessary.
just like
Breathe
yell
normally
out stuff
and
you're
note
used to
that
saying, like,
oxygen
oh,
is
we have
flowing,
2 good
so don't
engines,
worry
when you
if
don't
the bag
actually
doesn't
check that you
inflate.
have 2 good engines.
Be sure to
We
adjust
have
your own
1
mask
good
before
engine,
helping
and
The water
I
evacuation
think
is also unlikely.
Is
But
that,
just
like,
in
fully
case,
stable?
life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin.
Is that on?
If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch.
Yeah, I think it's
Slip the
good.
vest
I'm just
over
making
your
sure
head.
that's like
Wrap
the right
strap
idle.
around your waist and
All right,
attach it
cool.
to the
All right,
buckle in
engines are
front
good,
and
so we're
adjust
good to go.
securely around your
So
waist.
put that back in the
As you leave
center.
the plane, inflate the vest by
Hit
pulling
the
down on the
flaps.
red tab at the bottom
Flaps
of the
one.
vest, or manually inflate it by
And then
blowing
we'll
into
arm
the
speed
tube
brakes.
at shoulder level. A water-activated light is
We'll turn
attached
on
to each
the
vest. If necessary,
proximity
we'll
warning
distribute
system and
additional
the weather
light vests for children who weigh
radar.
35 pounds or less. Now,
We'll brief
before
our
we take
departure
off,
once we
be
start
sure your
taxiing.
seat is upright, your aisle armrests
Other
are
than that,
lowered,
I
and your
think we
tray
are
table
good to
is
go.
put away. As
All
we
right,
come
park
through
and brake.
the cabin
Oh, wait.
for our final safety check, please let us know if you need
ERA?
anything before we take off. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is
There we
in
go.
your seat
All right,
pocket.
squawking 2200. Park brake released.
On behalf of everyone at Delta, thank you for paying
Look at the
attention.
power. Let's get out of here.
Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please
Oh, you know
sit
what I gotta
back,
do?
settle in, and enjoy your flight.
I gotta reset my push to talk button on VATSIM to work with my TCA joystick because I think it's still asking for the honeycomb yoke. Yes, it is. So let's see if I can fix that. There it is. Apply. Sarasota traffic, Delta 116, taxi runway 32 via Bravo Alpha. Sarasota. I always forget where the heck I'm at. Alright, let's get it. We could have went that way. Probably should have went that way. Is this a runway? No, okay. I was like, is this a runway? Yeesh. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think we got everything. Again, guys, I haven't used any checklists, so if you see anything that I have missed or am missing, besides the lights, let me know. I'm just gonna go with it today. I'm trying to make 2 flights, so I'm not gonna say rushing, but not taking my time to get out of here. Hopefully we don't have any issues. Yes, sir. Flap sets. Daily blue mistakes. Absolutely. Yeah, flaps are set for 1 degrees. Or whatever. The first setting, 1 + F. Turn off the APU. Yep, you see the flaps are down right there. Yep, APU's coming off. TCAS is on. Check. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Sarasota traffic, Delta 274, departing runway 32.
He's off on 3-2. Let me take a look at our departure here. I gotta like really, I gotta push myself to not. I mean, because sometimes you just want to get in the air and you don't really care. Like especially if we're on VATSIM and there's no active ATC on. It's very easy to be like, all right, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. But I think Pilot Edge last week proved to me that I need to be more serious about looking at departures and arrivals and things like that, so that when it does come to a time situation where I need to be where I'm held to the standard, I won't be like so foreign. What I mean. So anyway, so for our departure today out of runway 32, we'll be heading I think it's 319, making a left turn above 540 feet. A climbing left turn as we climb over 540 feet to VC, which hopefully is in our flight plan. Anime playing, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And from VC, we continue 267 heading 3 miles to Kiz's, and then right turn 313 to Syracuse, and continue as filed from there. So I think all that is good to go. So all right, so let's get ready to take off. We are holding short runway 32 at Alpha, and get the land lights all turned on. Strobe lights all turned on. Don't need wing lights, we'll leave those off. APU bleed, that's off. Master APU is off. Am I missing anything over here? Emergency lights are on. Good, good, good. Yeah, overhead looks good and complete. Gonna check the center area because, you know, again, I'd be forgetting stuff. Put it on a flight plan. Interesting, that looks different than I remember. We did not do a flight control check. That might be important. Yeah. I tell you, man, in the sim, flight control checks are actually much more important than you would think, because you don't know how many times. I'm gonna get on the runway here as I'm talking. Sarasota traffic, Delta 116 is gonna be taking off from runway 32, departing to the north, Sarasota. You don't know how many times I have gotten on the runway, right? Because I'm using rudder pedals and things like that to get myself onto the runway. And it's time to rotate, and I'm like, why is the plane not rotating? And the reason why is because I forgot to plug in the USB for my yoke or my joystick. You know how many times this happened to me? So many times. Hilarious. This is why flight control checks are very important in the flight sim. All right, top altitude for this departure. Don't see one. Hold on. Oh, this is a beautiful. I'm also using Rex ground textures. I'm not sure what the heck they call it, but definitely been enjoying that. I don't see a minimum altitude, so we're just gonna go and climb. So all right, let's get it. Toga, guys, see the Togas in the chat. Let's get it. Oh, hold on, let me give you guys the camera. Oh, you already have it. There it is. Toga it is. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. (120) V1. Rotate. A little bit of right rudder. Positive rate gear up. Alright, again over 540, I believe. Making that left turn. Change our altitude to our cruise. It's 36,000 feet. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we can turn now. I still have the controls, so let's leave it at 19 for now. Alright, left turn to 267 to, no, sorry, 223, which I can't even see, so it doesn't matter. Back to lever climb. There it is. Alright, so we're climbing out 210 knots. Bring the flaps up. Following the green line. Beautiful departure over Sarasota Beach. Very nice. Too bad we're too busy flying to see it, but it's okay. Alright, rolling back, man, this feels nice. Again, no altitude restriction as far as staying below an altitude. I mean, be kind of surprised if there was one, unless there was a big class Bravo out here, since we're out here over the Gulf of Mexico. I still have the controls. We are, again, airplane is managing its own speed at 210 knots, passing 5,000 feet on the Syracuse 4 departure out of Sarasota. And gear is up, flaps are up, and they are indicating that as well. One thing we did forget to do on departure is set our auto brake and brake fan, but that's okay. Not matter anymore. Passing 6,000, 7,000. There's 7,000, 07,000. We're climbing for 36,000 feet, as I said. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that now. Oops, that's not what I want to do. And 36,000, there it is. Let's go ahead and level off. Not so aggressively, Blue, not so aggressively. Looking good. Coming up to 10,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet.
She's a
So
little
now turn
early.
on your larger portable electronic devices.
How's she know?
As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys.
Alright, there's 10,000 feet.
This aircraft
Autopilot on.
uses onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access
I'm gonna up-click the manage
it. You
speed
offer
for VNAV.
complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the
Okay, there we
Wi-Fi
go, we got
and you'll be
dots.
able to access our wide range of
Landing lights
free
off.
TV and paid movies library.
We'll leave the strobe lights to on, and we'll leave the beacon lights on. Wing lights don't need them. Nav lights don't. You know, we do definitely need those. And the nose light to come off as well. APU again is already off. Seatbelt sounds gonna remain on for now, and we are good. I think I should turn this off. All right, so far so good. Pretty solid departure. Let's get a wing view out of that for Wing View Wednesday. Oh yes, look at that view. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, track guy, you don't need to follow me anymore. We got this. Yes, yes, let's please not smash the passenger's head today. Oh, look at that view. Man. It's gotta take it in. It just gotta take it in. Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, how's she know? How the flight attendant know when we pass 10,000 feet? I'm supposed to tell her when we're past 10,000 feet. She don't be like telling me. We are flying Delta, as you can see on the wing, on the sharklet over there. Or is that a winglet? I think it's a winglet. Yeah. Juan Gonzalez, hello, blessings from Panama. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Let's go outside and really enjoy this view. Let's see. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. We're flying the Flybywire A320neo, the famous now Flybywire A320neo. Flying out of Sarasota. This scenery is not default. The scenery is made by Vertical Simulations. You type in !vertical sim in the chat on Twitch or on YouTube, and you'll see. That'll take you over to his website. He has lots of really good quality scenery for both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have been honestly, personally, a big fan of his for a while. Like, he doesn't have to send me scenery. I'm just gonna like, if he doesn't send it to me, I'm gonna buy it anyways because I just like his scenery that much. So yeah, Sarasota, who we're taking off out of today, heading towards Atlanta. And again, if we have time, hopefully we do, we should have time. We'll make the return leg back here to Sarasota from Atlanta as we leave. Right now I'm flying over the Gulf Coast side of Florida. Very nice looking. I think we should be passing Tampa Bay as well. That's another scenery that Vertical Sim has made for X-Plane 11 that I think everyone is anticipating coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator, because that's, I think of all the Vertical Sim scenery that I have, that's one of my favorites for sure, to Tampa. Matter of fact, we are flying over Tampa right now, right off our right wing. Not down there. I think it's, where's it at? That's not it. I think that's the other airport. That's not. I don't think Tampa is on the water. Alright, for you guys who are from Florida, you're gonna hate me for looking for it, because I can't remember. I should know. I think it's way over there. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure. It's in this. If you know, it's on the screen right now somewhere. I'll let you guys point it out yourself. I'm Jai. What's up, bro? Using school Wi-Fi to watch the stream. That's dedication, my friend. Thanks for coming out on the government's paycheck. Thank you, my man. Boeing is winglet, Airbus is sharklets and fence tips. All right, Airbus, you want to be all different. Sounds good though. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it. Yeah, I couldn't remember what you call it. I could not remember. The one that's on the water is an Air Force base. Okay, so this one over here is an Air Force base. I know there's like an Air Force base. There's like a GA, like a smaller GA airport. Might be this one right here underneath us. Look how close all these airports are from each other. And then I think this is Tampa. I know Tampa has parallel runways for sure. Does the A32NX have VNAV? Yes, it does. Absolutely. Thank God. Yes, it does. And it works most of the time for me. Not every time, but most of the time it works for me. Yeah, that's Tampa right there. Yeah, that's definitely Tampa. I remember. I love the Tampa area, man. Like, it's, I don't know, I just like the way it's built. Like, it has like this bay that goes right through the middle. It has all these long bridges that are not being drawn correctly in our simulator today. But yeah, I like the Tampa Bay area. Look at this, get the marinas over here and all the beautiful beaches. They haven't, like, you know, done anything with the edges, at least not around Tampa on Microsoft Flight Simulator, not yet. As far as like water masking, at least from from this altitude, I don't see any like good water masking at all. It's just all kind of masked horribly. So I don't know exactly what areas I gotta go to see the beautiful, nice water masking. Like maybe we gotta go over to the Caribbean or Bahamas or something like that. Sasha Broom, we are headed up to 36,000 feet. Flight level 360. Yes, Filbert, bro, for sure, man. I say this to everybody who comes on streams, like, definitely expand your horizons. You know what I mean? It's, like, if you're somebody from Europe or you live in Europe, then, you know, obviously you're gonna fly more in Europe. That just makes sense because you're more familiar with the areas, all that stuff. Matter of fact, Tampa Ground is online right now. Thank you very much. Is that Henriksen for the subscription? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. But wherever you are, man, just expand. Like tomorrow, we're planning to fly back out in Saudi Arabia, I think, or Middle East. So that's an area that I don't fly out very much, but I've been trying to get out there more often in our live streams because I feel like it's a really pretty and nice scenic area that we all kind of underestimate, as I should say. Yeah, nothing much on the left wing. We got the right wing now. I'm digging the right wing view. And so yeah, we're going to Saudi Arabia tomorrow, and then Friday we're doing some really fun bush flying, some bush trips. So definitely let me know what you recommend. Yusuf, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate you so much, you guys, for coming out and supporting the streams, guys. You guys are just, you're amazing. Seriously, you are amazing. For hitting that sub button, whatever it is you do, you're amazing. Just for coming out and showing love, even if you don't say not one darn thing, and you're just in here watching, chilling in the shadows. All we can see is your silhouette. You're amazing too. Everybody in the back seats and the nosebleeds, I see you, my man. I see my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Sky Command, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I can't complain. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Hopefully you're doing the same. Islamabad is a pretty spectacular too. Ooh, we need to stop by there for sure. Juan Gonzalez, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Yes, today also came out the Airbus A310, but we ain't flying it. Not, you know, yeah, I don't have any plans honestly to fly that plane. I just don't. Nothing against it, honestly. This is my opinion. Looking at it from the outside in, it looks like a great plane. It's most likely. It is, or it's going to be, probably top 10 best airliner for X-Plane 11. That's my thoughts from looking at it from the outside, and I feel the same about the A300. Now I don't own either of these planes, and the reason why I don't own it, and I'm not saying you shouldn't get it, but the reason why I don't own it is because I don't know. The A310 and the A300 are more like classic Airbus. It's kind of like the 737-400, right? Yeah, something like that. Like it's like the older version. I would prefer to fly the modern jet. Now I know the DC-3 is a bit of an anomaly for me. Like I like flying a DC-3 because it's old. Not many carriers use DC-3 anymore, but I love the DC-3. I don't know. I've been enjoying it. Sorry, DC-6. My bad. But with the A310, I'm just like, all right. Well, no carriers really use it, especially in the U.S. There's a few cargo liners that might use it here and there, but it doesn't attract me personally. It just doesn't attract me. Now, I will say though, I'm waiting right now for the A300 to go on sale, which I was kind of hoping it would go on sale today while they're promoting the 310 to get the 300, but it's not on sale. Not that I could see before the stream started. So I got my eye on the A300. I do want to get that one. I do love to do some cargo ops. But at this moment, I may change my mind. I might watch a review that might change my mind. You know, I don't plan on personally using my money to buy the A310. That's not in my plans right now. So I'm very picky lately, guys. I really am. Like, there's so much coming to the flight sim community. There's so many add-ons, so much scenery, so much planes that you just can't buy them all. You can't, and you have to pick and choose where you're gonna spend your money. And right now I'm on hardcore money saving mode, especially when it comes to flight sim. There's so many sceneries I could buy. I could spend $100-200 on scenery, trust me, but I'm not going to, at least not all at one time. So I'm gonna have to pass on the 310. That's just me. But if you guys are flying it, enjoy it. I know for sure it's a great plane. I know that INI is a great developer, and I'm pretty sure they did a great job with it. Alright, so we're actually about to level off at 30, actually no, I'm sorry. We're going to 36,000 feet. Right now we're at 34, almost 34. We'll go to standard barrel. That's not the right button. It's the down one. There it is. So standard STD on the barrel there. And so far our aircraft doing pretty good. Our spoilers are still armed, so let's go ahead and clean a few more things up while we're climbing. Kind of got carried away talking there. So flaps are up, speed brakes, our ground spoilers are not armed anymore. Our landing lights apparently say that they're still on, which I thought I turned those off. Okay, now they are completely off. And we do have a company message that's now old because that was for the weather back in Sarasota. So we can get a new one for Atlanta here in just a little while. We're not going to worry about it right now, though. Look over here. I don't think there's anything we need to do on this screen. I think this screen is kind of, I'm not gonna say useless, but just not anything I need to concern myself with, unless we're doing our performance, our landing performance, which is something actually we do need to do in not too long. I still can't figure out how to get Navigraph in here. Wait, can I? Can I do that right now? Scan QR code. Can I click on this? I want to see if this works. I want to see if I can get this working. Hold on, 'cause I would love to get Navigraph. I don't know if they updated to work now. If they did, oh man. That's a wrap. I'm a fan for Flybywire for life. Some of them cockpit shots. There you go, man. I'm gonna first get this. See if I can get this to work, because I would love for this to work. That would be amazing. Apparently, I don't have Google Chrome open, so I gotta do that. Hello, First Officer Jaden. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Rahan, subscribe. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing very well on this Wednesday, on this Window View Wednesday. I have so many ways to say it. Window View Wednesday, Wing View Wednesday. I don't know. They all have W's in the beginning of it. So, Navigraph. Let me search Navigraph and see if I can get this to work. Because if it works, oh, I'm gonna freak the heck out. Have I found the Bora Bora? Not. It's been so long that I can't remember. So I can't say that. I have. I had 268B. Now you guys don't type this in your thing. I don't know what's gonna happen if you do. 268B 7BPF 7BPF. Let's see if it works. Approve. What was not found? Try again. 268 B7 B P. Oh, I put too many B's. Let's see. If this thing works, I'm gonna freak the heck out. Ah, it says code was not found. What do you mean? I'm typing it perfectly. Hold on. Do I play P3D? Actually, no, I do not. I've thought about playing P3D in the past. Oh shoot, that's not the right button. I've thought about playing in the past, but the cost of entry is a little too much for me. And by cost of entry, I mean cost of entry and enjoyment. Obviously, P3D costs the same as Microsoft and X-Plane, so they're all the same price. But if I wanted to look the way that I would want it to look, I'm gonna have to pay quite a lot more money. You know, just add up all the add-ons that you have in P3D that allow you to enjoy it. Okay, this is not working. It says code not found. So I'm gonna try that some other time. Let's just enjoy the wing view or the cockpit view for a little bit. But yeah. So yeah, it just the cost is too much for me. And no, I didn't mean to do that. All right, autopilot back on. Let's go like around here. I like the like first officer view right above the window, like the GoPro camera. That's what I call it, the GoPro camera view. Like right around here, we can kind of see a little bit of everything. All right, so we are actually level at 36,000 now, which is sweet. And Mach 0.78 looking nice. So we are, our expected arrival in Atlanta is 37 minutes. Currently we're flying over Gainesville, Florida. If anybody in Florida knows where that is. I mean, I see it on the map, so I know, but I don't really know. You got some storms kind of in this area, so it's raining out here in northern Florida. But as we get into Georgia, it should clear up, and we should have a pretty decent clear landing in Atlanta if the weather is correct on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that is the plan. Huge problem is that one of the 5 or 6 licenses costs $2,500. So here's the thing though, Jaden, you don't have to pay that price. Like all you need is the basic package for P3D. At least this is the way I understand it, which is about I think $59.99 or $60. So that's the one that you need. You don't need the commercial version that costs like $2,500. That's if you want to like use it to train people in your flight school, or use it in like a flight simulator you're charging people to use, something like that. That's what that license is about. At least that's how I understand it. So with P3D, here's the thing, and again, this is not me attacking P3D. I respect P3D strongly because I know I've seen what it's capable of doing. It does things that Microsoft hasn't been able to do yet, and things that X-Plane may never get to do. So I have a lot of respect for P3D. But I do like to joke about it and be honest. We all like to hate on each other's simulators, but it's okay. As long as we're all simming, we're all enjoying the same hobby. It's all good. But here's the thing. Here's the reason, the thing that changed my mind about getting into P3D. And again, this is not to stop you. I'm just saying, for me, I was like, all right, if I get P3D, I'm going to get P3D. That's dropping 60 USD right there, $60. Just for the base sim. Now, I know 100% I don't want to play P3D by default. It ain't that pretty. It ain't. Let's be honest, it ain't pretty at all. Like it's FSX, just a little bit nicer, but it's FSX. So what I would have to do is I would need to for sure keep my PMDG 737 or 777. Matter of fact, I want both. So that's like $200 right there. I think it's $100 per plane, isn't it? The PMDG I think is around $99. I think this 777 is around $99 with all the extras. And then that's just for the 2 planes. That's not including the Quality Wings 787, which is I think like another $60. So I mean, we're already around $300 in just aircraft add-ons. This is not including the P3D. So it's like, you know, we're shy of $400 now just with 3 add-on planes. And yeah, Aerosoft A320, $60. You know, it adds up. And so we're not even including scenery yet. Now I need to go buy some scenery because I'm not about to fly no beautiful 737 into an ugly default airport. So I gotta find and buy all the airports that I love to fly to. And I think scenery and P3D go for somewhere around like $20 to $30. And that adds up over time. So really, that's where it stopped me personally. Now, if you already have FSX, or you already playing, oh, we got a flyby, or you already been playing P3D, and maybe you have bought those things over time, that's a different story. That's the same with me in X-Plane 11. With X-Plane 11, I didn't just go and buy $500 worth of add-ons and scenery and things like that. Like, that didn't happen overnight. I got, you know, 1 plane, and then maybe 6 months later, I bought another plane. And then in between, I sprinkle in a few sceneries. So that's kind of how it works. Like with Microsoft Flight Simulator right now, it just came out. There's still add-ons just coming out. And so in a year or two, you probably will own maybe every airliner or aircraft that you want. Now, if you were to buy all those at once, that'd be a big chunk of money. But if you're doing it over time, over years of time. So anyways, point is, for me to get into P3 today and enjoy it, it's going to cost me minimum $600. Just to get, like, for all the stuff that I want, I've done the math. It's going to cost me a minimum of $600 to get P3D and enjoy everything that I have seen, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's why. But anyways, point is, if you have P3D and you're already invested in that, already have the add-ons, then heck yeah, man, enjoy it, love it. It's amazing. But right now, I'm sticking with X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Daniel, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. You have track IR also, but how do you turn it off on these flights? So check it out. So I don't have it on the screen right now, but track IR has its own application within your computer. So open up that application. Matter of fact, let me open mine. I can talk you through it. Open that application. I mean, I guess I could show you. I mean, we're only cruising. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me go to my display capture and I'll show you guys. Behind the scenes. Behind the screens. I'm gonna start calling it that. I forgot who said that. I think it was Fly with Rookie. He said behind the screens. I was watching his live stream. He's he doesn't call himself a streamer, but he's a streamer now, whether he likes it or not. And he does flight sim streaming. Where he has a realistic 737 cockpit simulator. And anyway, so he said that term. I was like, I like that term. I'm gonna use that. So behind the screens now with blue. And I'm gonna show you guys my track IR settings. So here we go. So this is OBS behind the screens now, and these are all the windows I have open. Yes, it's a nightmare. Let's get some music jamming though. Let's do that. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so let's go and minimize that. You guys got to see my real Facebook name. Oh boy, this is why I don't do this. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, track IR. Here it is. Okay, cool. So track IR 5.4 is what I got. So right now my profile is just default. Like I don't do nothing extra, nothing special. I have some few custom ones. I have a custom ones I use for DCS, running for American Truck Sim, and I used to use one for iRacing. I don't use it anymore. I just stick with default. So by default, the hotkey to center your view, if you are like using track IR, I believe is F12. Yeah, F12. So F12 is the default one. If you want to turn it on and off, it's F9. So right now I'm moving my head around, and it's tracking me. I can look around, do whatever I want to do. And if I hit F12, if I look this way, hit F12, it centers it to wherever my head is looking. Now it's off center. Hit F12 again. Now that I'm looking directly center to the screen, and now it's center. If I hit F9, it will actually shut it off. So it just pauses it. So now I can move my head around, I can bob to the music, whatever, and it doesn't make you guys sick in the stream. So that's what I do. And if you have track IR, I've had that question a lot actually. So hopefully I'm able to help you guys with that. So just, yeah, and you can actually remap this to whatever you want it to be. So whatever works for you. I have it F12 if I'm using DCS because I need F12 and I need F9. I'll use some other keys to do that. So anyways, there you go. That's what I use. So alright, that is today's feature of behind the screens. Back to the actual gameplay. Thank you guys so much. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the Blue Experience live show last Thursday. We're doing it again this Thursday. We have a very special guest. We will not always have a guest. I just want to put that out there. But we thought it just made sense because it just worked. It just happened. So we have a very special guest coming that's gonna be chatting with us, hanging out with us tomorrow. And tomorrow's Blue Experience live show, it's gonna be at the same time. It's gonna be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. CST. I don't know what time it is for you guys in Europe. You might be asleep. I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited about it though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Look forward to us doing it every Thursday. It's gonna every Thursday we can, unless life gets in the way. You know what happens. So, but the idea is for me and XP to do the show every Thursday night at 8 p.m. CST. Vika.
The flying school I joined for corporal is quite close to Gainesville, hoping to get my visa next week and start training ASAP.
Bro, that's amazing. Well, huge shout out to you. First of all, thank you for that support to the channel, that super chat donation, my friend Vika. And also, good luck to you in your real world flight training out here in Gainesville, Florida, where we just flew over. So man, we're definitely gonna be dropping some love down there out the cargo bay. Thank you, man, for that. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna tell you who the guest is yet. I don't know if we're ready to tell you guys. So I'm just gonna say we have a special guest tomorrow. So you can guess all you want. I ain't gonna tell you whether you're right or wrong. I can't tell you. Yeah, I don't know what currency that was. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever you send, man. Whatever you guys support, send. If it's $1, if it's $100, like it's all love. It's all love. Thank you guys so much for it. Seriously, it means so much. Hopefully I didn't miss any question. My nose lights are on, sir. Thank you. Are they really? Let's see. Yeah, you're right. My taxi lights are on. Alright, how are we doing on our flight wise? We should be getting pretty close. Again, pretty short flight. We have, yeah, 27 minutes out. Let's see if it actually is going to calculate a top of descent for us, or we're going to have to do this the hard way. Hopefully not. I don't want to do it the hard way today. I don't want to work today. I want the plane to do everything. That's what I want. That's why when I fly Airbus, that's what I expect. The airplane to do literally everything. But I don't think it's going to do it for us today. Let's turn on the constraints. Yeah, I don't think a top of the descent has been put in there. That's all good. DRD, hello my friend from Indonesia. Imagine. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on that. Again, I don't want to give you guys any tips. Like, guess all you want, and I'm really curious and interested on what those guesses are. If you guys or anybody you want to see specifically, you could obviously, you know, send feedback and let us know what guests or people you would like to see feature and collab with us. Because again, you know, me and XP are very we're on the same page about supporting other people, other members, other simmers, other streamers as well in the flight sim community. There's plenty of love to go around. Like, we're not worried about competing or anything like that, to be honest with you. We're just out here to have fun, enjoy what we do, and just have some good conversation. That's like, me and him were on the phone yesterday, and I was like, we need to get off the phone, bro, because we're talking too much. We gotta save all this for the show. And we're just talking, just like, it's just normal. It wasn't like we were talking about the show anymore. We're just talking about just his past streams and stuff like that. So Rock City, big ups, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. I should do an F22 stream in Microsoft Flight. As a matter of fact, I was really considering doing that Friday. I want to save that one. I want to do a bush flight because it's been so long since we've done a bush flight. But I really enjoyed flying that F22 mod last Friday, and we're definitely gonna. Or I think it was last Thursday, so we're definitely gonna have to do that again. Absolutely. Thank you, Vika. Yeah, don't send it here. I'm not gonna see. I'm gonna forget. If you have suggestions, send it to in the comment when the video's over, or even comment on the last Blue Experience video. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, you know me. I love my wing views. Let me get some more wing viewage, just for a little while before we descend. Speaking of descending, let me get the weather for Atlanta. Again, it shouldn't be too nasty for us today. Let's see. I feel like, I mean, yeah, you guys, you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore the chat before I open my mouth. Let me just ignore the chat for a second. What's the weather in Atlanta? Oh boy. We are on VATSIM. It's looking like we're pretty good on schedule. We should be able to make that return leg. Alright, so weather in Atlanta is 320 at 6. Yeah, 320 at 6. Visibility 10, scattered 1800, broken at 17,000, broken at 25,000. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Just a little bit, and we'll skip that song. Over that song. 17,000, broken 25,000, temperatures 262.21, altimeter 3010. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and throw that into the freaking iPad. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's go over here to the calculator. Landing, wind direction. So the wind direction, as I just said, is 320. So can I hit delete? This is not gonna work when I type 320. Oh, it did. Huh. Interesting. Magnitude, I assume that means like how strong the wind is. IKO Atlanta. Oh, I can just get the METAR. What? That's freaking sick. That wasn't a thing last time. That wasn't a thing last time. That's dope. Wow. Okay. Cool. I can dig it. So 320 is 6. Temperatures 26. QNH 1019. That's sick, man. Runway should be dry. I guess we have to choose a runway somewhere. Where's that option at? Sheesh. Yes, sir. RP. I know, right? We're all like, ooh, new toys. I did just update it this morning or last night. Same thing. Not sure which one it was. Seriously, how do I change the runway? So reverse thrust, yes, because I just love to just smash on the reverser. I just love how it sounds. Runway heading, runway altitude. I don't see an option on where to choose a runway. Or is that something that needs to be plugged into my MCDU and it sees it here? Alright, well, we know we're expecting to, what was the runway? 2 something. Let's find out. The Outer Banks trailer just dropped. What is Outer Banks? I feel like I know what it is, but I also don't know what it is. 27 right is where we're landing at today, guys. Thank you very much, Patel Boy, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. You're freaking amazing for hitting that red button, my man. I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure. It's so hard not to hit the red button. It's right there. Alright, 111.3. So yeah, final course heading is 275. So it's gonna put that in there, 275. Oh wait, that's the altitude. The altitude of the runway is, what does it say? What does it say? What does it say? 1026 ASL. Runway heading is 275. This is my first time ever using whatever this thing is, so I'm just messing around with it. Thank you very much. I'm a ninja gamer. Welcome, my friend. I love your name. Appreciate you so much for that sub. Welcome aboard, my friend. Hopefully you enjoy the window views. Overweight, nope. Flaps config full, because we always do full. Our weight, I guess, that kind of auto-populated, so I assume that got that from somewhere. Okay, calculate. Max, manual, medium, low. Okay, so this is the auto brake. Interesting. I don't really know how to read this. I'm just being honest with you guys. All right, top of descent. Let's do that, 'cause that's probably a lot more important. So top of descent, we're at 36,000 feet. Our first altitude restriction in Atlanta. Sorry, you guys can't. I don't have the chart for you guys to see right now. It's actually at LARZZ, at or above 24,000 feet. Our first restriction is actually 8,000. We have to be below an altitude. So we said 8,000 right here at target altitude. 8. Okay, yeah. So that one is not working. Yeah, I want to type 800 here, 8,000. How are we in formation? Amazing. Current altitude is 36. Yeah, so my views are mapped to my numpad, and that is why that happens. It didn't happen on the other screen, but it did happen on this one. So we're at 36,000 feet. We want to get to 8,000. I could have hit sync too. That would have been smart. Angle -3. I guess that sounds good. What is this? What do I do now? Start your descent about 88 nautical miles before target. Okay. Okay. How do you get the updates? You put the Flybywire thing in dev mode and it doesn't change anything in game. It should. Thank you. Yeah, 6. Here's a 6 camera. Oh man, that does look good. Here's a 6 camera angle. I call it my gear down landing camera. 3 is just up. 9 is my left wing view. 8 is my right wing view. 7 is my secondary left wing view. I have 2 left wing views. I have 7 and 9. We can do that right there. 5. The rest of them are all interior. So 1 is iPad. 2 is close up on this stuff. 3 is overhead. 4 is my throttle. 5 is always my MCDU or FMC or the flight plan manager. Wherever the flight plan is, that's where my 5 is. 6 again is outside. So like I kind of have a thing that I always do. No matter what plane I get in, every button does the same thing. And the same thing in X plane, except there's a few buttons moved around. Because in X plane, because of X camera, I actually get more options. I can use my numpad 1 through 9 plus 0. I can also use on my regular keyboard 1 all the way to 0 too. So that gives me 20 different camera views. I can't do that in Microsoft at the current time, sadly. So I have to like condense them all into my numpad for my camera views. So let's change this to 8,000. And I really should learn how to use that top of the descent calculator because I don't actually understand it. So you see here on our display, You see LARZZ is right here. We have traffic below us 200 feet. And all these pink letter or numbers are actually restrictions. And all of these are actually to be at or above based on the chart. So we need to be above all these altitudes coming out there. No lower than what it says right there. Thank you, bus driver Charles. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate you so much. Hopefully we get a ride for you someday. Thank you for riding along on this Airbus though. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Sky Command, for the host. You're amazing. Thank you for that love, that support. That is amazing. That is so amazing. Thank you so much for that. I hope YouTube someday will add the hosting feature. I would love to host people. Like, I would love for my channel, my Blue Games channel. This is like the ideal situation for me. Will be able to like have my. You can come to Blue Games channel any time of the day and see somebody streaming. That's what I would love to see. That's what I would love personally. I've always have a vision of that. You can do that on Twitch. Matter of fact, I am a part of some groups that if you go to my Twitch channel, at most times of the day, somebody is being automatically hosted of Flight Sim. So I already have that set up on Twitch, but I would love to get that set up on YouTube so you guys can just come out and just support and discover new streamers and things like that. Thank you, Larson Yaya or Haha. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. All right, so. We'll go down to 8,000. We can't see it because it's all like together, which is whatever. So, but I just want to know where to descend. That's what I want to know. Okay, that's good. Oh, Danish, you changed your name. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Leong Jinj Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Appreciate you so much. I'm gonna hit the sync here. All right, that's good. Fetching from sim. I mean, I guess it says to send 88 miles out. That's like all it tells me. Thank you, Diff Dog, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for that love on Twitch and on YouTube. You guys are just amazing. So we're, I wouldn't say we're 80 miles out. Yeah, we're not 88 miles out just yet. So we can probably wait just for a little bit. Am I going for an IFR or a VFR landing? I mean, we're gonna definitely pick up the ILS. So it'll be a. My smoking sign is not on. You guys been smoking back there? Come on, what you guys doing? Y'all been back there smoking, man. Yeah, no more of that. Anyways, yeah, IFR. It'll be ILS, but we'll do the visual. It'll be clear enough to fly the visual approach, but we'll still pick up the IFR ILS. You got me? So that's the plan into Atlanta today. So that is the plan. Somebody asked earlier, how do you get the aircraft to hold altitude? Yours always drifts off. I haven't had that problem. Usually when climbing, I set the altitude that I want to climb to. Make sure that there's actually a little dot. So you see, wrong button. I don't know what that button does. Do you see these on the here on the autopilot panel? Sorry. Thank you so much, XX, for the subscription as well. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. By the way, guys, we're actually closing in on 23,000 subscribers. Like, we are moving this year. Like, it's crazy. We've definitely been growing. It's been a huge blessing. But anyways, so you see these dots next to Mach and next to heading. That basically means that it's like the aircraft is controlling that thing. So here on altitude, I changed it to 8,000. There's no dot because it's not actively trying to fly down and capture 8,000 feet. So make sure there's a dot next to it, and to get that dot on there, I'm gonna go ahead and click it now. You click on the, actually I'm not gonna click it. It needs to be saying up, right, on the arrow, and then click it, and it'll put a dot there, and it'll do the thing. So on climb and on descent, it should work similarly. I don't want to press it yet because based on what this thing is telling me, we don't need to descend yet. So we're gonna see if that's right. Thank you so much, Larson, haha, or Danish, for coming out and stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Press up. If you press up, pressing up, I think does. You know what? Screw it. Just do it. You know what my saying is. Screw it. Just do it. So pressing up engages managed altitude mode. There's a dot right there. If you look over here, you'll see now it says throttle to idle. So now the throttle is automatically going to idle and it's descending. Right? If you do the other one, if you go down, it switches to OP descent, and that's gonna get you down a lot faster. much faster. So if you're like in a hurry to descend, you press the down one, or if you want to do vertical speed on your own, I believe you also press down to expedite it. I believe. I'm not an Airbus pilot, you'll have to ask one of those guys, but that's how I understand it. Wing view coming up to you guys. Here it comes. Matter of fact, let's get some spoilers on. Oh yes, oh yes. So what do you guys think? Since we're flying a 320 Neo, what do you guys think of this new Phoenix A320 that's coming out, that they've been promoting, or not promoting, but they've been talking about this new study level Phoenix A320. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna say much about this, but I have been very skeptical about this 320 because I really do love this plane right here that we're flying right now. I love this Flybywire A320 Neo. It doesn't matter too much to me what variant, like if it's a CEO or a Neo or a 19, as long as I can fly my airlines that I like to fly and in similar routes, I'm cool. And systems wise, I know this is still pretty shallow, but it's much deeper systems than the default Asobo A320. But at the same time, again, this project has been growing. It's getting better and better every update, and I'm finding more and more features that I love. So that being said, though, with the Phoenix 320, I watched a video, and I recommend you guys watch this video as well, from V1 Simulations. He's a real Airbus A3. He's a real Airbus pilot. I don't know if he flies a 19 or a 20. I don't know. I think he can fly all of them. Either way, he did a video kind of diving into what it really is. Donut.
Big up Blue and chat.
Thank you so much for the donation. Oh snap, you didn't have to do that, man. Donut just brought us about 50 donuts. Holy crap. I'm trying to work. I've been working out. I lost some weight. You probably can't even tell on the stream, but I mean, $50 worth of donuts is not a good idea. Thank you so much though for that. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, V1 Simulation has a video that goes in depth about the Phoenix A320 and a lot of the systems that they talk about in the article that us as simmers would never actually understand. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I still don't understand it. But the point is, after watching his video, it changed my mind a little bit. So I got my eye on the Phoenix. I'm not saying I'm going to get it. We'll have to see how much it costs and how buggy it is and how they do on release. But I am looking forward to the Phoenix A320. I'm looking forward to more high quality study level aircraft coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator in general. And so I'm excited that we have another company coming through and it's going to hopefully deliver us some quality. You got me? I'm looking forward to that. That's true. Yeah, man. Jonathan Eden, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Royal family. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys have been amazing today. You guys definitely making my day, that's for sure. Playing this sim is the biggest dream game-wise. I mean, I can feel that. I can feel that a little bit. I mean, honestly, let me be honest with you guys. I am living a dream. Like, I remember when I first got into flight sim and I had it's over here, my laptop, my MacBook Pro from 2013 or something crazy. What is it, 2013? I think it's 2013. Running X-Plane 10 at good old 12 FPS, and I was like, man, I wish I could run this at 4K. I wish I could run this at 60 FPS. I wish I could run this smoothly in general. So honestly, if you know, looking back at that, like today is a great day that I'm able to run Microsoft Flight Simulator flying through the clouds right now. Gorgeous, just freaking gorgeous, flying through the clouds in an A320 with beautiful graphics. My graphics are set to high right now, but yeah, it's definitely a dream for sure. Like I know that I probably take it for granted, to be honest with you. I'm sure that I do, because we're now spoiled. I've had it for over a year now. I've been playing X-Plane as well on pretty high settings too. So yeah, man. Am I ready for A321 Neos? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having an A321 Neo. I like the 21 Neo. Did I hear about the E-Jets? No. Enlighten me, my friend. Flightman 100, welcome to the stream. Yes, the Phoenix 320 does look pretty promising. Do I use SimBrief integration? Yes, I do. Matter of fact, today's flight plan was completely imported by the SimBrief integration in here. We gotta go ahead and enter our destination data, but I don't want to miss that part. My favorite part when we come through the clouds. So we gotta hurry. Where's that at? Is that next page? No, I can't. Wow, I just forgot how to do it all. I think it's perf. Yeah, perf Next phase. All right, we'll do that here in a second. I want to miss this part. Minimax, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully I did say hi to you. I wouldn't say PMDG is 100% perfect, but yes, they have a great quality for sure. But I am definitely looking forward to PMDG 737 and 777 and everything. Honestly, I'm looking forward to everything that PMDG has to offer. As an X-plane fly originally, I never got a chance to play P3D and get to appreciate PMDG's 737, 777s, or any of that. So I've heard good things about them. I've seen streams of P3D people flying them. So I'm personally looking forward to getting a chance to get my hands on those in the new next-gen sim. What version of the 320 do I have? I don't know exactly, Cabello. Whatever was updated on the dev build, either this morning or last night. So that's the one that I have. Joshua Smith, hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna put our destination data in here in a bit once we get through this cloud layer. I want to visually see it. I don't want to have my head down and miss. Oh, we're getting lightning. We're freaking getting lightning. That's not good. Are we icing? I don't see any visible moisture. I think we're okay for the moment. Look at this, man. Oh, yes. All right, so we are descending, guys. Descending for 8,000 feet into Atlanta, Georgia. Altitude restrictions are at or above 14,000 at the next waypoint and 280 knots. So the plane so far is doing a pretty solid job of holding we're a little fast, actually. We need to be at 280. We're at 290. We're at 18,000 feet. It's going to get the METAR in Atlanta. There is no ATC currently on VATSIM in Atlanta, so we're going to be doing Unicom. So the current weather in Atlanta is 320 at 6. This is like not the sim weather, but this is the weather. You know what? Hold on a second. There's an easier way to do this. We need to use the tools that are put in front of us. Let's go here. I think it's landing. Yeah, if I do get METAR, bam, we have our METAR. So this is all the, I don't know what, don't give me Q and H though. I don't want Q and H. So I'm gonna get that from VATSIM. So Q and H is actually 3010. Let's go ahead and come out of standard. That's the down button. I lied. That's the up button. 3010 is the current altimeter according to VATSIM's weather. Passing 15,000 feet, we are doing solid. I can dig a good job so far playing again. We're not really using VNAV, not that I know of. I think we're just descending on the correct track. Yes, anti-ice system is on the top, but I don't think we need it yet. We don't need it yet. It's not actually raining. Look at that lightning ahead of us. This is gonna be an interesting one for a shizzle. Yes, I do use a joystick. You'll see it here in a little bit once we land. I'll have the joystick and throttle camera for you guys. I use the TCA Officer Pack throttle, joystick and throttle. And everything else in my setup is actually down in the description. All right, descending now past 13,000. That's not good. We're too low. We're too low. We are too low. Let's. Can I adjust my vertical speed now? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring that up. I'm trying to follow the arrival. If I was on if I was on Pilot Edge right now, I would be getting yelled at because I'm too low. Alright, this is the standard I have to hold myself to, because when I want to hop back on Pilot Edge, I need to be freaking ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing my vertical speed to, actually no, let's just level off. There we go. We're gonna level off. We still want to get down to 8,000. It's just because of the altitude restriction, we need to be at 14,000 or higher, and we're at 12,000. So that's, I'm not gonna adjust it because we're not on Pilot Edge. But in reality, that is where we're supposed to be. And you can see here on the screen it says 14,000. So, and 8,000 is gonna be about 30 miles. But so far, so good. Yes, I use both hands for flying. Would I recommend buying the throttle? Oh, that's a good question. I hate to say it, man, but it depends. It really does. It really depends on what you want. Because if all you fly is airliners, like if that's it, then yeah. I mean, you can use it for GA too. Don't get me wrong. You can definitely use it for GA. But like if you want, yeah, if you want to fly airliners, and it's definitely an upgrade from the T16000 throttle, which is their other one. Only downside to the TCA throttle is that it has very few buttons, and if you're looking for more button options, it's not the throttle for you. But the thing I like about it the most is that it's small and it's lightweight, and if you have a very small setup, it'll fit on your desk without taking too much room. So that's what I believe. All right, so we can now descend down to 11,250 knots. I'm gonna do the rest of this manually. I'm gonna be sparingly looking at the chat, so I won't be able to answer every question. So if I miss one, I do apologize. Just hold that question to a less busy part of the flight. I'm bringing my speed down to 245 knots, and we're gonna just descend down to 10,000 feet. Yeah, there we go. 1,500 feet per minute sounds good to me. We're approaching Atlanta. We're not too far out. Probably about 20 miles away, I would say. 20 or 25 miles away from Atlanta. Yeah, I've been trying to get my hands on the honeycomb throttle. I don't say much about it because I don't have it. I only know what I've seen and what I've heard and what I've been told. So from what I've been told, is kind of the actual throttle pieces are smaller than people kind of would prefer. Much smaller than the real thing. But I still would like to try it out. Alright, so we can set our auto brake to medium. We should be okay today on that. We're descending nicely. Let's go ahead and get our information in here again. So the QNH was, I think it was 1019. I think we still have the screen up. 1019, that is correct. 1019. I think the temperature 26. 56. This makes me miss my 737 MCDU. Let's see, 320. Yeah, 320 at 6. So magnitude and wind 320/6. And transition altitude 18,000. We've already passed that.
We have begun our final
put
descent
that in there.
to Atlanta. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are
Alright, looks
stowed
good.
and upright
Let's see
position.
the
Please also store
decision
any
height
carry-on
today in
items
the
either
27
seatbelt
right in
pocket or
Atlanta.
underneath in front of you. Please
From what
complete
I
all Wi-Fi related
understand,
tasks and stow any larger electronics.
that don't seem right. 1,400? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, 1420. Alright, where we at? Yeah, barrel's gonna be 1420. It's gonna go right here. And that's our decision height. Alright, cool. Alright, wow, these clouds. Holy sheesh. Before we get too busy, let me get an outside view. This is gorgeous out here, man. Let's continue the descent down to 8,000. And about to go down under 10,000. Let's get the landing lights back on. Runway turn off because I always forget those later on. We'll just get those on for now, and that's good to go. That's good to me. Wow. We're getting some lightning in the area, which is definitely scary, but I haven't seen actual strikes yet. Luke, this is VATSIM, my friend. VATSIM today. That's why it's so quiet on the radio. These clouds are actually pretty low. We can see actually behind us that little gray area. I think that's rain. Yeah, that's rain down there behind us. Oh, so we might get actually some scattered showers down here. Got some lightning down there. Somebody asked earlier, how is the vanilla default clouds and weather? One thing I noticed when doing my cross-country flight last week in the Piper Aero 3, was that because what I did is I did the flight as if I was going to do the flight in real life. So I had an actual live weather radar on my iPad while I was doing the real world flight, and I noticed that it seemed like Microsoft's weather was probably about 30 minutes to an hour behind what the real world shows. And so many times you'll notice that you load up into an airport and you're like, oh, outside, you know, it's cloudy, but in the sim it's freaking clear skies. And so sometimes it's either just hasn't picked up the data correctly and you may need to restart your sim, or it just hasn't come yet. Like that what you see right now has not come to the sim yet. It's still like processing or whatever. I don't know how it works. So I noticed that, but I think it's not horrible. The weather's not always accurate, but it's not the worst. I hope they keep saying in the Q&As that they're not gonna open up the weather system for third parties to like make changes to, but I think they need to, man, because I feel like that the community could do so much more with this, with what they've created, this standard, this base. They could do so much more. So I'm hoping that they'll open it up and realize the, you know, I don't know, I think they feel like it takes away from the identity. I'm like, no, come on, let us do something, let us make some change, let us add maybe some new cloud textures, you know, or I don't know, like let us make it better. So hopefully they'll do that. But by default, I'm one of my favorite things about Microsoft is the weather, is the clouds. It's no other sim that I get the same satisfaction from climbing in and out of the clouds than Microsoft Flight Sim. X-Plane for me gets close with the clouds that I have, but it still doesn't compare. All right, guys, we're at the end of our arrival into Atlanta. We're now transitioning into basically the approach phase. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on ILS here. I don't think we're close enough to actually get to pick it up, but we'll see. I will get slowed down. I tend to fly in too fast, so we're gonna do our best to get slowed down. You can see here on our flight what's going on. So 8,000 vectors to whatever that waypoint is. I think it's MCAP. At MCAP, we need to be at 6,000, so that's our next altitude for the ILS. I mean, I would definitely do an ILS in this situation. Lightning, holy crap! In this situation, because I mean, you could do visual, but there are lots of clouds out here. So an ILS, I think, would be the best option. All right, so let's get prepared to land. Landing lights are already on. Beacon lights are on. Wing lights, we'll turn them on just for the heck of it. Don't need the APU just yet. We got the auto brake set to medium. Brake fan is on. I can actually do that also on my throttle. We are technically, I believe, slow enough for the first flap setting. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna give you guys camera 3 here for the throttle cam so you can see some of the things that I'm doing here. Man, it is storming out here in ATL. So 1 notch of flaps. Oh, no, take that back. We're too fast for that. I thought we were slower. I thought we were slower.
857 heavy, airborne passing 2,772 departure Atlanta.
All right, so we'll call in our intentions. Atlanta traffic, Hartsfield traffic, Delta 16 Bravo, or Delta 116 is on left base, runway 27 right for the ILS Atlanta. All right, I think it's 27 right. Yeah, that's correct. All right, now we're slow enough for flaps 1. So here comes flaps 1.
Atlanta Transmission 2231, clear along runway, last call.
Thank you, appreciate it, Sotes. Thank you so much for that, man. All right, let's set our speed brake to arm, assuming that we won't need to use them. And we'll kill the music until the second flight. Thank you so much, Haru Kimwa, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Road family. You're amazing for that. Appreciate it so much. We're getting ready to make that left turn here very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, you know what we didn't freaking do? Cause we didn't put. Oh, is that right? 111.3. Yep, that is right actually. So it did already automatically plug in the frequency for the ILS. I'm not seeing it pop up on my screen though. Let's go to ILS and see if it'll pop over there. Yeah, we're a little too far to pick up the ILS at the moment. So we'll see that change hopefully very soon. Go back to the ARC page. And until we pick it up, we should see it pop up anyways down here because I have ILS selected. But we should see that information pop up on our screen down there. Thank you, It's Bikes, for the follow. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. You're amazing for that as well. Thank you so much for that support, guys. You guys are amazing. Hopefully we don't smash it today. 103 souls on board, so I'll make sure we get there safely. Thank you so much, Chi Robinson Reacts, man. Yes, I'm also looking forward to tomorrow's Blue Experience episode with XP. Why are we at 8,000? We should be at 6,000. Let's descend, man. Get down, get down, get down. Matter of fact, let's descend. We're gonna OP descent. We're gonna expedite that descent now. Alright, here comes the bank for the left turn. That's gonna put us on final. For 27 right. We get slowed down. Way down. Thank you very much as well, Sotez, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family again. Thank you so much for that. You are amazing. I have a visual of the airport. Atlanta Hartsfield traffic. Delta 116 is on 15-mile final, runway 27 right, Atlanta. Alright, we got quite a ways to go. Alright, now I just picked up the ILS, which is dope. And it doesn't say if we're above it. I think we're above it. We're probably above it. Pretty confident we're freaking above it. I don't even see the thing at all on here. We need to be right now. We need to be at 5,000 feet. Oh, this always happens to me. Very poor altitude management, or altitude planning, I should say. If we have to, I will do a hold at Mercer. At 4,000. Be slow enough for flaps 2. I mean, we're not that high. We're still greater than 10 miles out. Airport elevation is about 1,100 feet. And all right, so we are descending. We are actually about to catch. We're on 3,000. We are about to catch the glide slope from the top side, which is something you don't want to normally do, but that's pretty common for me.
Traffic Delta Flight 13 on a 20-mile final runway 27 looking at.
Oh, we got a parallel coming in. Parallel in the airspace. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright, again, Mercer 4,000. Why are we descending so slowly? Let's go. Yes, sir, Julian. Is that a track IR reflector on my headset? Yes, this is track IR right here. Yes, it is. My speed just, I don't know why that changed. I don't know why that changed. No. I wanna control my own speed. Not you, computer. Don't mess with me, supercomputer. Let's see if I can change it. Oh, lightning in the area. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we are fast. I'm getting all full speed brakes out now. It's happening again. 7.5 mile final now. I'm just watching it, trying to get, there it is. I'm hit ILS. Where's that button at? Where's approach mode? There's approach mode. Bam, approach mode activated. 2,500. Oh, the altimeter must be wrong. That was, we're not at 2,500. We're at 3,100. That's what my screen says. But again, that's like the sim weather is definitely different than what VATSIM told me the weather is. All right, there we go.
Hey,
Speed.
Delta 24, then a 12 mile final 27 right. One question for Delta 530. Are you lined up for 207 left?
I think we'll take control from here. Delta Atlanta Hartsfield traffic Delta 116 is on a 5 mile final 27 right, and I believe that other traffic is on final 27 left. Atlanta. All right, guys, started to land.
Roger that. Delta 20 flying.
Track IR activated. I'm gonna take control. I have the controls. There we go. Gears coming down. Flaps one more notch. Oh shoot, I forgot the freaking replay. Let me do that real quick. It's so hard to remember to do replay when I'm in the middle of landing a plane. You know what I mean? Probably should have left the autopilot on while I do this. Right, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hold on, I think I got it. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Hopefully I can do it. If we have to go around today, I'm going around. I'm not gonna let that happen. Alright, save. Alright, here we go. Alright, back inside. Okay, we're not horrible. Flaps full. Auto brakes, that's gonna go away. Not auto brakes, but the speed brakes can go away. There we go.
1,000.
Alright, my aircraft. Now, the throttles are very sensitive. I still haven't turned them down. I think I did actually adjust them, but they're still very sensitive. So I don't have. It's gonna look like on the screen that I'm not even moving my hand very much, but it doesn't take much movement to actually get the throttles to kick in. And the Flybywire 320 and the 320 and Microsoft in general can be very slippery on the throttle and the speed, and you can just throw way too much throttle in, just like I just did. Atlanta traffic, Delta 116 short, final 27 right, Atlanta. Alright, we're coming in, guys. We're high, we're coming in.
100 above. 500.
And we do have a little bit of crosswind from the right to left.
Minimum 400.
Don't forget, guys, this plane is a floater.
300.
All aboard!
Easy.
200.
Power, power, power.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Not bad. I'll take it. Nose wheels down. Reverses. Man, look at that scene ahead of us. All those clouds. That storm out there. Alright, here's 60 knots. And we will exit to the right. There's traffic on final behind us, about 8 miles.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Turn off the auto
Atlanta.
brakes.
The local time is 1:04 p.m. and it's currently about 79 degrees Fahrenheit. You can
Not
now
bad.
use your mobile device.
Come on, don't stop.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth
Alright, and we
continuation of
are
your journey.
clear.
We apologize for the delay. Please
Oh, look at
coordinate
other
with
traffic's
airline
landing
staff
right
as
now.
necessary regarding connecting flights or accommodations.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 116 is clear of all runways. Taxi to ramp. Atlanta. I know, right? The plane just wanted to stop. It's because my auto brake wasn't actually completely deactivated. It was still set to low. So even when I had the throttle on idle, I let go of the toe brake, everything, the plane still came to a complete stop, which is what I did not want to do. So we're just going to go, I don't know where like this would usually park. So we're just going to park it over there because those terminals look cool. Now I believe the airport you're seeing now is Atlanta Hartsfield International. I think this is the one that came with the USA World Update for, I think so. So I think it's a free airport, I believe. I could be wrong. All right, flaps all the way up and APU. Okay, I'm gonna do that later because I can't do it at the same time. Echo 7 is what we be parking. And we'll just kind of wing it because there's no marshal. And right there, parking brake sets. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Atlanta. Hopefully you enjoyed today's ride. I don't believe I smashed it today. I don't think. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, I'm not gonna, whatever. It wasn't a smasher, that's for sure. I'll take it. I'm pretty happy with how that landing went, given how fast we came in and how high and fast we came in. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and stand by, guys, for the replay. So it says that our landing recorded about 389. That didn't look like it. We'll have to watch the replay to see if it looked harder than it looked from the cockpit, because it did not look that bad. I would have guessed that would have been like between 150 to 250 if I was just judging by how it looked. Let's go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Thank you guys, those few of you who did fly with us in today's flight. Definitely appreciate you guys coming out. I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM just for now to get the replay going. And then we'll come back. What time is it? How are we doing on time? We're doing all right. Not horrible. We'll come back and do our second leg flying back to Sarasota Beach. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So let's go ahead and get the replay set up and ready. We'll be using flight control replay today to actually access or be able to get a replay of our flight today, or our landing, I should say, because Microsoft still does not yet have a replay function. Until then, I'll be using this. So definitely looking forward to them having their own replay function, and hopefully when they do come out with their own replay function, it'll actually be good, you know, because you never know, it might just be horrible. So as long as it's taking them to make it, hopefully it's good. I was really hoping that they were gonna like reveal at Xbox that they were gonna have a replay function come in for Xbox, because I feel like that'd be necessary for that too. All right, jumping into replay now. Let's see. Oops, yep, there we go. 320 TL open play. There we are, replay. Nice. So I had my speed brakes out for a little while because it was a little hot. It was coming in a little hot out here in hot Atlanta. Got speaking of hot Atlanta, I got downtown Atlanta out on the right side there. That's pretty nice. I'm watching from this view first. Let's go ahead and go. Let's gonna fast forward. There we go. That looks good. Over the highway, over the interstate. And it's definitely not butter smooth, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that this next sim update is gonna be make a big difference for me. I'm gonna take my face off the screen for the replay, and I'll be back for next flight. Yeah, we'll definitely fly to Innsbruck. I've been trying to avoid it because it's a pretty typical area to fly to, but Brandon, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Oh, here we come. Yeah, not bad. Just, you know, just right at the center line. We did land in the zone, which is good. You guys, if you've been following my channel long enough, you know that there's a few things that happens very often in my landings. We float, we land very long, like last week, and yeah, things don't go, things don't look very professional sometimes. I try my best, but they don't always work out that way. After this one, we'll watch the wing view, and then we'll get ready for our second flight. Yeah, that's actually really freaking smooth. Like, what are they talking about, a 368? There's no way. No freaking way. Yeah, and then we stop right on the runway. Big no-no. Never do that, guys. Never stop on the runway. Especially when ATC's online. Thankfully, ATC was not online today. Alright, let's rewind, and we'll get the beautiful wing view. My favorite. My favorite. I'm gonna hop on the left wing view. Absolutely. Thank you very much for that subscription, Matthew. Welcome to the Blue Roy family. Appreciate you so much. Got a hot land in the background, coming in hot. Nah, it wasn't bad at all. I'll take it, man. I'll definitely take it. Yes. We're gonna do the runway view actually next. In the meantime, I'm actually filing my flight plan for flight number 2. Yeah, not bad at all. Where my reverse was at though. See you later, Julian. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Alright, same call sign and everything. Delta 116. Be flying IFR to Sarasota. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, somebody requested a special runway view. And we're gonna have to make that happen today. We are gonna have to make that happen. How do I do that? Tab? Yeah. Let's see. Yep, quick stop in Atlanta and he'll rep right back. That's a quick turn. No, we'll be flying to JFK or Chicago today. I'm telling you guys, like seriously, branch out. Like this is not an insult in any way. I'm just saying everybody flies to JFK. JFK is awesome. It is. Or Chicago's amazing. It is. Like it is. There's a reason why it's so popular. Innsbruck is also amazing. But I want to encourage you guys. At least I don't know how many flights you guys do like a week or whatever, but at least once a week. From like starting today, I don't know what day it is, but starting today, at least once a week, no matter when you're watching this video, try to challenge yourself to flying outside of your comfort zone at least once a week. And by that, I mean like fly somewhere that's not Innsbruck, fly somewhere that's not London, fly something that's not Ryanair. You know what I mean? Like just once a week, just once. All right, here we come. Oh, that's sexy. Ha ha ha. Alright, I gotta pause it because I can't turn the camera around fast enough. Pilot Ray, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by to say hi, man. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. But yeah, seriously, like today is Atlanta. You know, Atlanta is kind of a typical area to fly to. But seriously, like once a week, just once, fly a plane to somewhere that you wouldn't normally fly to. Wow, look at that. You know, the flare was actually on point because we came, you saw the rate of what we came down and how soft we actually touched down was definitely thanks to that flare for sure. So sick. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, nice flight, nice landing. Let's head back to Sarasota, back to the beach. Nathan Pay, thank you for the subscription as well. Welcome to the Blue Area family, my friend. Welcome aboard. If you guys are just joining us, we just landed in we just landed in Atlanta, as you can tell by all the Delta advertising everywhere. And we are gonna head back to Sarasota now, Florida. You don't need to have the scenery. You can have whatever scenery you have. It's still a great flight, beautiful approach and everything like that. So I'm actually gonna turn off the replay now. I don't know if it's gonna work. It might crash. It might. Yep, it crashed. It's all good. Wow, my screen has so much crap on it. All right. Pack X lost connection. Everything lost connection. Everything crashed. Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. That's fine. We got a new flight to go anyways. Back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Go ahead and load up. Well, welcome to my desktop, guys. Welcome to Blue Games Desktop Simulator. Where there's lots of stuff in the background when I'm streaming, but I have really nice wallpapers. Oh yes. But yeah, so anyways, while we're doing that anyways, it gives me time to set up and get my next flight. So I've already filed the IFR flight plan with VATSIM, so that's good to go. SimBrief is already ready to go. All we gotta do is load up into the aircraft and get started. I hope it actually registered that I pressed it. Sometimes I press it twice. Yep, there it is. Is anybody else, does it take like, as you can see, 30 seconds for Microsoft to actually execute? It's so weird. Yes, I agree. If Microsoft had tire smoke, that would have been a sick screenshot. I agree with that, man. But thank you guys again. Thank you guys for the comments and everything. I'm glad that I was actually able to get a good landing today. You know, sometimes it's kind of hit or miss, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys want to join us on our second leg today, if you're free, we will be at Atlanta. I'll try to park somewhere near where we were, which I think was at Echo something. So I'll try to park somewhere around there. I'll still be in the same plane, same livery. I got my flight plan ready to go. So we're gonna head to Sarasota. It shouldn't take Microsoft too long to load, but it's definitely not quick. When I first got Microsoft, I was like, oh, it's not gonna take long to load at all. It's like, it's faster than X-Plane. That is no longer true. It takes a while. I wonder if load times are gonna decrease with the next update too. Yeah, it's definitely a hassle, man. When the game crashes, you gotta completely reset it or restart it. You're like, dang, man, I gotta wait for it to do all this stuff, and then watch there just happen to be an update because that could definitely happen, and then we have to wait even longer.